This playthrough is rated T for teen.
I am the complete Iron Warrior. All shall fall before me and my blade. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. In the last episode, we continued through the basement to the first floor of the Onyx Tower. It giving up all its goods for us to ensure that we win the day. Surprisingly enough, and we got a really good drop last episode too. We got the rare Elven full plate. I didn't even know Elven stuff could drop, frankly, to tell you the truth. It must have been like a very low percentage, because all the other times I opened up chests, nothing like that came up, you know. The only time you could find stuff was buying that one scale mail like a long time ago. But look at me now, Ma. Are you proud of me? But yeah, off screen I opened those two chests and I ended up getting a Shocking Burst Club. And I decided to keep it just because of the possibility of high damage. I'll probably never actually use it, but I thought I'd keep it just in case. And then I got the full plate helmet to drop. It was 3 more AC than what I currently had, but still. So the only thing I'm really missing is, oh, excuse me, is full plate boots. Would just give me 2 more AC, but if I could get those before the end, that would be great. And maybe a good shield, but I haven't seen any shields drop, but they probably do. It's probably just a rare occurrence, so we'll see what happens. Because we still got a couple more floors to go, so we're not quite done yet, so. But yeah.
Come back for this.
Yeah, I was actually pretty flabbergasted when I got that. I was just like, wait, what? I saw Elven. I was like, no, you know. So it really surprised me. And very rarely have I gotten surprised in this game, because I'm usually pretty aware of like what's going to happen or what I'm doing, you know. So this is like one of those few rare situations. So, man, that poison, man, that can really teach you a lesson. Yeah, finally got that. Now, unfortunately, we won't see our lovely Elven Sorceress's beautiful face. Oh, well. Alright, what do we got? Icy Burst? Nope, don't care. So we'll take that. I guess I could have gone to the room to try and spawn that, but I thought I'd done enough, like, last episode I'd done enough of that, oh man, for some reason I've got a nasty cough. Maybe I've got the tooth. No, but, yeah, I think I did enough, like, grinding for that, try to grind for that stuff off screen in the last episode. I think it's, I guess actually it's probably better to use my longsword at this point, huh? Because of me getting the, actually that was another, you know what, I knew I was really close, but because of my AC now, I could probably take a few punches, at this point. Because, what's my total AC right now? Like 114? That's not even the best you can get either, because I have those 2 rings of protection, and if I don't think I have that. I don't think I have an amulet of protection anymore. Do I? No. But if I equip both the rings of protection, oh, did I only grab 1 ring of protection? Oh, I thought I had another ring. Oh, there it is. Okay. But if I equip those, I could get up to 124. That's probably not.
I'll have to come back for
it's probably not better than what I've got, because that's only a +3. I'm actually kind of surprised that the final area of the game has is still dropping +3 stuff. It must be within like their algorithms or some, or however they program the loot drops or crates or whatever. So, yeah, level 2. We see the gargoyles make a brief comeback, but also this area now has gargoyles, minotaurs, and golems, so we're gonna find all of them. But best area to for lightning balls, if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, I forgot they've added explosive barrels in this place too. Luckily I didn't take that much damage. That would have sucked. Of course, the sword can't even keep up, so it's like, quit running around and throwing lightning balls at him. I'm still useful. I'm still useful. No, you will be at the final area of the game. Don't you worry. He has a purpose. Still, it's just when I got the sword, it was at a very good time to buy that sword to help with damage. I mean, probably I could have in the long run probably been focusing on lightning ball. It probably would have helped in certain other parts of the game, but yeah, I feel like I made the best decision I could. Well, okay, maybe not the best, but a pretty good decent decision. And since I got all this, since I've got all this armor, I can afford to melee, going to melee bit, getting that full Elven full play really helped my AC. I can still get hit, but it's gonna not happen as often because when I had lower AC, they had higher chances of just straight. I got a, I guess. I'll have to look and see what type of, because that's not, that might be. Let's see. The previous golems were probably, maybe this might be a steel golem, maybe. Unfortunately, I can't really tell. I don't think there's ever a part in the game where we can look at the bestiary just to see like what. Yeah, this guy's kind of heinous. Yeah, he keeps just coming at me with blades. It's almost like he's doing that move that kids do. I'm gonna swing my arms at you, and if you get in the way, that's your fault. Actually, that might be a blade golem. Actually, yeah, that's actually a thing in D&D where it's just like a golem with just spikes everywhere. Yeah, I think it is a blade golem. That makes more sense now. I think there's also another enemy we'll encounter here too, another new one. Let's see, where do we want to go? Oh, yeah, the treasure chest, I just missed that. Let's see. Oh, potion. It's a potion treasure chest. That's fine. I mean, I'd rather see if I can get that rare. Oh, shoot. Well, good thing I had just enough HP. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, I got to be careful here because of the. I mean, technically, I could have let it heal naturally, but I got to be really careful because I forgot this floor has multiple ignition things, so I just have to be aware of the surroundings and everything like that. Okay. Yeah, no swiping everything, or I should have been doing what I've been doing before and just casting lightning ball to destroy all the treasure chests. You know? Oh god. Yeah, even with the high AC, the fact that they still hit me, there is a high chance of damage. So all AC does is it prevents. It reduces your chance of getting hit with an attack, but it doesn't prevent the damage. So if you get hit with that attack, it's going to be whatever the randomizer is for that damage. So depending on how much like life do I have? 240, and they hit me pretty low. So looks like the gargoyles can do over 100. Actually, I think any of the creatures can do this. If they get a really good roll, they can do over 100 damage, which makes sense. But I can get 100 damage too, possibly. I don't have the burst weapon, so I can't. Oh, another blade golem. Great, here he comes with his swinging arms of death. Yeah, the lightning ball is probably because I think the ranged attack wouldn't do much damage, or my arrows wouldn't do much damage to him, unfortunately. Look at that, it's like he's spamming the attack button. Oh wait, it is a hack and slash game, so that kind of makes sense. Are you done yet? Jeez. There you go, finally. Wee. Those guys are beefy, that's for sure. And if you get close enough, they'll do basically like the boulets would do. They would do like a ton of hits back to back to back, so you have to be very careful. Yeah, this place is dangerous, but it's giving me a lot of drops to compensate for it. It's like, okay, we're gonna give you all this stuff, but remember, you know, this place is still dangerous, even if you're getting +5 equipment. So it is kind of weird though to go in a place with because all this stuff I'm wearing is epic level, yet I'm not quite at epic. Well, I am level 16, so I guess technically I am at an epic game right now, because like. Anything above like 12 is usually considered epic games, which, you know, they just mean that like higher enemies and stuff like that. And you just have to be more careful about what you fight because they can all gang up on you. But I wouldn't consider gargoyles epic level enemies though. Golems, yes. But let's see. Another items drawer, but hey, we'll have it there for later just in case.
I have no room for
I guess I'm full and rejuvenation. Oh, no, I have the. Oops. Oh, nice. We'll use this. No sword, come back. Okay, I'm not gonna suck you for a little bit just until I clear these guys out. Nope. Man, they keep getting pretty lucky. Chain gloves +3 right now. Nope, I don't need those. Okay. Oh man, I was fine before I started recording, then all of a sudden I started coughing quite a bit. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. How's my potion situation doing? Yeah, I still need more rejuvenation potions. That's probably. I bet that's why they made rejuvenation potions more costly, because of how useful they are for spells and stuff like that, or depending on the spell you've got. So they made them, well, not costly, made them way more overall than health potions. Oops. Up, another blade golem. Here he comes. Actually, kind of reminds me of like an Indiana Jones trap or something like that, you know. Da 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 da. Man, you know, it's been a while since I watched that movie. I have to sit back one of these days and check them, watch them again. Aha! Tried to trick me with that, did you? Nope.
No room.
It's not a +5, so I don't care.
For this. No room.
What's the? Oops. Yeah, that's fine. Wasn't there another? I think there was, but we'll continue on this way. Yeah, I think we got either way 1 or 2 more episodes out of this, and not counting bonus content before we reach the end. We are close, folks. I can smell it. Ow! No. Luckily, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it can add up if I stand in front of this thing. Nope. Don't want that. It was a defense weapon, though. If I was a fighter, it would be a bad idea.
I'm not strong enough to carry.
I guess so. Actually, let me get rid of a healing.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
Never mind. I used a healing potion just so I could use grab the rejuvenation potion instead. Another weapon drop. What'd you drop?
No room. I'll have to come
I
back
guess it's
for
just
this.
that weighty. Full plate gloves? No, because I've got the. Yeah. And now, as far as I'm aware of, I don't think there's any full elven versions of the hand weapons and stuff like, or hand armor. I mean, and stuff like that, like gloves and stuff. As far as I'm aware of, I could be wrong. I said that last episode that there wasn't elven. I don't think there's elven stuff in the drop. So you know, take what I say with a grain of salt. It might be just such a low drop that's not something people see on a regular basis in their playthroughs of the game. I think I just got a really rare drop, I think. Like, yeah, I could probably go through the game without this drop, but the fact that I got it, and the fact I showed it on screen, you know. Because you could easily said, like, oh, you just hacked the game to get that or whatever. I might drop a... I did want to stick around 40 arrows, though. I could probably drop a couple, just so I can pick up a couple more potions for the finale. Yeah, 350 sounds good. I better not keep, what's the word? Better not keep, like, more gargoyles. I have to be careful about how much I, like, take back what I say about, like, oh, I shouldn't do this. Nah, I'll do it. And then it's gonna bite me in the butt. I have to be careful about, like, keep making, you know, changes to my strategy, you know.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
So no more dropping of arrows. I think we're gonna keep the rest we got, so. Oh, here's the minotaurs of this area. Let's hit the wall. Haha. Oh. I got one. No, need to drop. No, careful. Luckily, with my beefiness. I think the only other way, other than maximizing my AC like a little bit, I think the only thing I'm missing is, yeah, an amulet of protection that's really good, and that would max out my. Well, I'm trying to think. A good shield too. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of hoping I'll get a good shield drop by the end of this, but I'm not holding my breath. You know, I'm not gonna spawn things and see if even a shield will even drop. Because I've seen tons of weapons drop, and I've seen most of the variations of armor drop for the most part, but I have yet to see a shield drop at all. At least I don't recall seeing one. What is he saying? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Man, I hate to think of fighting this guy as the dwarf. Although I think the dwarf has some abilities like that stagger enemies and stuff like that, like bull rush and stuff like that, if I remember. So you might have ways of like holding him back for a few seconds. Nope, nothing on the table. Really all that was in the room was the blade golem? Well then. Although I wonder if the game distinguishes the different golems or not, or if they just put them all in the same banner as golem, which they are all golems, but they're different types of golems. Oh man, quit just like doing max damage to me, dude. Not cool. All right. Oh, save point. I almost missed this. Was there? Okay, yeah, there is a room I didn't get to. That might tie into this room though. Well, we can always go back if it comes down to it, so. Onward. Yeah, I would have tolerated the golems, but the gargoyles, no. I do not tolerate these quick creatures that keep doing, like, almost full damage to me every time they hit me. Huh, I didn't think gargoyles could catch on fire, you know, because they're made out of stone. Yeah, look at that. Alright, back to the ball lightning. Man, even with all my AC, you know, it's almost sad when you get like all this AC and then it's like, oh, by the way, you're still gonna get hit. Actually, I think the only other way to be, well, no, it'd be more effective to get the ring and some protection. I was thinking for a second, if I had the dexterity items, it would also raise my armor. But the thing is, the ring and some protection do more for my armor than the dex does. I think dex just, I still didn't check this. Dex does affect hitting with ranged weaponry like the bow, like it would in D&D. Because, just, I don't know. I feel like that's why I missed quite often with the bow, because my dex was at a low end. So I bet that's one way to play, is that if you're playing the human archer, you would have given him high dex. And, that way he would be always hitting with his bow. Kind of like how for the fighter you'd always give him strength. And I guess with the sorceress, you'd be giving her intelligence, so she'd always have like a ton of magic ready to go, especially if you let her magic regen properly. Uh-oh. Ah! I let him get a little too close. He didn't hit me, but I'm not going to test out his strength prowess, you know what I mean? I'm like, nope, I'm not going to let you hit me. That's no siree, Bob. Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah, I am not letting you hit me. I don't care. Like, I don't want to get, like, insta-killed all of a sudden. I know he wanted to insta-kill me, but I don't want to test the waters of his damage output, you know what I mean? Yeah, I might have to go back and hit that other part, because it's not tying in the way I want it. Up, another one. I bet it ties in if I go to the left passageway. I bet it ties in that way, so. Oops. Nope, he got close, The only problem with magic is you have to take a hot second to, you have to stop for a second to cast the spell. But most wizards wish they could be like cast spells this quickly in combat. Although technically in D&D combat lasts for I think 6 seconds. Although in original D&D, like 1st and 2nd edition, it lasted a minute. Man. I guess because we're so used to action, fast-paced action, that it just seems reasonable for people to think that an action would be 6 seconds instead of a minute. But I think they were thinking like more medieval combat, you know, the way medieval combat runs, because medieval combat is a little bit slower than modern combat. Because modern combat, you know, you got guns and stuff like that. But it's modern combat, you know, or maybe it's just because our attention spans are lower. It's hard to say. There's more arrows. Yep. It's got that treasure. It's bugging me. It must be grabbed. You know, it's an adventurer's OCD. You know, they gotta grab all the treasure, just no matter where it is. Doesn't matter if they need it or not. They gotta grab it. I'll grab it. Yeah, it's tough to try and decide if I want to bring out the sword or the ball. Although in this place it's mainly the ball. At least he helps. Ah, Jiminy Christmas. Come on, man. I have 114 AC. Give me a break. They seem to be hitting, for having pretty high AC, they seem to be hitting me pretty regularly. I'm not salty. Well, I'm just a little salty. Just a smidge. Yeah, more gargoyles, man. More gargoyles. The bane of my existence. There we go. Yeah, I wonder how tough these are, like what their stats for gargoyles are, because like I said, they're not as tough in D&D. They're nasty. They're more sneak attack creatures than anything, because you know they look like regular statues, and all of a sudden they pop up and attack you from behind, that type of thing. Now here they're just like, hey, we're fighting you straight up, yo. I know they're supposed to have some resistance to certain like weapons because they're made of stone, I believe. Well, it depends on which version, but other than that, they're not supposed to be this hitty, this punchy. Oh, almost walked in. I was gonna grab the treasure chest, but I'm like, you know what? Let's God, dude, not let 3 of those things. Like, I was actually gonna try and save it, not grab the treasure, but I thought they were splitting up there for a second, like trying to get me from around. I'm like, I didn't know it was that smart. I think it was just because it just moved it just the right. I moved it just the right way. It got to try and go different directions to get me, not because of any particular intelligence on the AI's part. Could be wrong though. Yeah, that was definitely close. All right. Oh, there's another gargoyle. But luckily we tied in the 2 areas now. Took you a hot minute to get up, dude. Nice. A few potions around. And okay. Let's see, what's this? Oh, I didn't know there was another one there. I would have attacked it if I had known. Oh, 2 blade columns. I can't handle 2. Nope. Yeah, careful. Actually, what is the AI's propensity for aggressiveness? Like, how long do they... I know some AI will eventually stop following you if you get too far, but I wonder how it is in this area. I don't know. I've never actually tested that theory running like across the whole map. Although some of the bosses would change. Well, actually, I know Karn would just disappear after, but I wonder if the lizard boss would have, the king, when I fought him, he chased me for quite a while, but I wonder if he would have eventually disappeared at one point. I never tested that out. I know Karn was the only one I knew that basically disappeared in a puff of smoke and came back to his original position. But none of the other characters I've noticed have. Do I have enough?
No room.
Huh.
I'll have to come back for this.
I thought I used quite a few potions. Well then. Alright, what do we got? Ring of Dexterity? No. Oh. I was actually thinking about having another, because there was a couple treasure chests here, would be a good spot to grind stuff, but oh. Let's see, nope. Although that would be an awesome, because it's a mithril halberd of defense, so would give you the +3 AC. But we do not need that. Not in this class. Let's check. Oh, more gargoyles. Now we're almost gained a level. Now I have to decide here pretty soon how I want to do this level. If I want to do one last burst of lightning goodness, or if I want to go for Mordekai's sword to help with the final battle. Because getting the lightning ball would really help with the spawns, you know, the spawns of the devil. Of the devil. Ooh, nice.
I have no room for that.
Yeah, I'm surprised it dropped a axe. Wouldn't need a great axe. Nope, it's a great axe. I can't equip it. It's not so great now, is it? Yep, more. Another blade golem. He's spinning his blades of doom. Oh, did I kill him? Oh, I did kill him. He must have gotten hit by quite a few lightning bolts before I even got into this room in the first place. Let's see. No.
I'm not strong enough to carry anything.
Potions. Okay, and then this little area over here. More golems. Or golems, gargoyles. They drop. Man, how are you carrying these things? I want to know. The world would like to know. Oh wow, I got pretty lucky on that barrel of damage, but uh-oh, I probably shouldn't have gone this way. Uh-oh. Well, I can get around him. Well, the fact there's a convenient box that prevents me from getting blocked in. That could have easily been really bad if there wasn't like an obvious like infinite level gain. Level gained. I will level up here in a second. Like I said, I'm still not sure how I want to do that final bit of experience, because I really doubt I'm gonna get another level by the end of this. If it is, it'll be really, really close. But let me save it really quick and fix that. Go to that other room. Yeah, I'm really considering the lightning ball, despite me wanting the sword for that last area. Because the sword would go up to 60 damage, possibly 60 damage per hit. Not guaranteed, just possibly. While the lightning ball could get up to 100 damage, but that's if the person stays in one spot, you know. Right, I was thinking there for a second. But yeah, it's a really tough decision. The only bad thing is that because of the high chance for the sword to do high damage. That's all. If I could get 60 quite frequently, I would consider.
No room for that.
I would consider that more often. But the fact that it can be everywhere from 1 to 60 is the hitting point on that. Let's see. What can we? I only have like 8 points left, and that would get me. And it'd almost be worthless to buy any of the other abilities at this point. If I had 8, I could. I think it's for like my willpower would be like 3, 4, and 5. So I could buy that and then just do 2 willpower for the last like bit to get me a bit of extra mana. Although the mana is really more useful on the like the fighter and archer because of their low intelligence, they don't have as much mana as the sorceress does. But it still helps to get a little extra mana, but that's more useful for them. Or if I do the ball lightning, that's 19. That'll leave me like 13 more points, which I could get. What could I get with 13? I get lightning bolt, but the ball is still better. But or do like cold damage. Yeah, I don't know. Really, I mean, really, at this point, it's all about the final spell. So, ugh. And what was the sword again? 60. But it lasts for 30 seconds before it dissipates. Man, that's a tough one. I mean, we might get lucky with one more level, but even then, I don't think I'd be able to buy another level of what I wanted. Let's see, what is it again? If I ball 19, like I said, 13, and I would get another. If I hit another level, it'd be 17, so that'd be 30. So I think that would be enough for. Or I think it was 13 anyway. That would be another level for that. It wouldn't be enough. Actually, it'd be enough for. Well, if I buy that anyway, I could possibly get another Mordenkainen's blade by the end if I gain that level. Yeah, I'm gonna do the ball lightning. As much as I probably should get the Mordenkainen sword, I think the ball lightning is gonna help at least for this level and the 3rd level. Although I did save it, I might maybe make a backup and go. Ooh, might make another backup save if I change my mind on that. But I think I should just take my take my level as is. Okay. Oh, it's just a potion. Well, actually, that might not be. Dang it. Oh well. I said I wasn't going to do any more treasure chest farming, so. Or certain armor farming, you know, to get to the last little bit. Oh, that's it.
I have no room for that.
Come on. I was like, let me open the door. Yeah, now it's gone to 9 damage for ball hit. Yes. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh. Ah. Watch out. Watch out for on there. Yeah, I killed him a lot faster now. Possibly getting 100 damage per go. You know, depending on it. But yeah, you can see that's barely ticking off my experience boxes though. Although if I want some
I'm not strong enough to carry.
I want some mana. There you go. Did he like change his like combat style or something like that? Like he stunned for a second. He goes, you know what? The spinning ain't gonna work. Let's see if I violently swing my sword around. Will that work? You know. Great sword defense. Wait, it is a great sword. Yep. Would be bad for the fighter, but not for me. Are we at? Oh, we are at the next floor. Nice. We might. It might be a. I don't know. I'm almost thinking about making the 3rd floor a whole episode, or just stopping right now. But nah, we'll play a little bit longer. A little bit longer. I'm just making a save here just in case, like, because in the last area, when I get into the next floor, there were enemies immediately there, so I didn't want to. Excited, you know, as soon as we got excited, you know, as soon as we got there. So, all right, final level sort of, and then there's like a anti chamber afterwards, which isn't as big. So yeah, it might be one more episode after this. I mean, it depends on how long it takes me to get through the final level. You know, I'm trying to remember what's. I know there's still. I think it's all like in the previous floor. Gargoyles, blade golems, stuff like that. And I think we fight a, well, let's just say we fight a special golem at, in this level too. No. I think the gargoyles have more HP than the blade golem, because I swear that thing wore out faster than the gargoyles. But then again, they are jeweled half plate helmet. Nah, that wouldn't be better AC. I'm actually not sure what jeweled is in terms of like what it gets you AC wise. Maybe it's slightly less weight, maybe? I'm not sure. Spear defense wouldn't be bad. Brave burst, but nope. We're sticking with our sword, even though my armor has not defended that much damage. Oh, we get leather boots finally, but yeah, not
I have no room for that.
Not good weight. If they were elven leather boots, maybe. Oh my god, you keep doing so much. Not fair. Not fair. I have all this AC now. Alright, let's grab that since I used one. Gotta keep it even anyway. Yeah, I don't think there's any new enemies other than like what happens at the end of this place. Like no surprise enemies, you know what I mean? That was a really good finish. Well, I guess the old iron golems come back. I guess that, but because they weren't there on the previous floor, it was mainly the blade golems. But the final floor is basically all the golems or all the enemies. Like actually, there might not be minotaurs on this floor. I don't remember. Oh, traps. Let's see how many. So there's 2 different ways we could go, but we'll just stick with one. They'll probably end up going around anyway. So I know the reason why. By the way, I know why the game's giving me gold is because you can make a strength. I already got the +5, didn't I? I have 2 +5s at this point. Oh no, I don't. Huh. Well, not that really matters, but
I have no room for that.
Right, because I unequipped the strength ring. I'll have to drop something else and then pick it back up. Right. Let's just drop an arrow thing. I was thinking for a second, why can't I pick it up? I'm like, oh right, because I took out the strength ring. Unequip that. That'll be to carry, so I carry like another couple potions or something like that. That makes my strength at 24. Yes. Plus 7, plus 7. Plus 7, plus 7. Plus 7, plus 7. Yeah, there'll be... I'll use that mainly just for extra. I should probably... Ooh, that was weird. Might go back here in a second. Oh, whoa, there it is. That's the thing I was talking about. I guess it's just a giant golem, I guess. You could call it it's not a titan per se. Maybe call it like a brass golem, not a brass golem, a jade golem or something like that. I'm not sure what its actual title is called. I just know it's a giant golem. Oh, did I kill it? Or is it just standing in place? Haha, gotcha. That's what I was waiting to show you. I was wanting to show you the giant golem that was in this place. But I'm not sure what it's called. I mean, I guess I could call it a giant golem, but it's not a giant golem. It's just a big golem. No, it's a boss. Oh, this is the boss I was talking about. I mean, which is whoa! I did not know they could breathe fire. That is new to me. I don't remember every single like boss and how. Uh-oh! Whoops! I activated the blade golem. Great. He's like, hey, there's my friend. Oh, I killed him. So never mind. That's not so bad then. I don't mind fighting him now. Yeah, it definitely helped having yeah, I think I'm glad I decided to get a lightning ball at level 3. I think that really helped with the bosses and everything like that there. So, okay, that's it. I think there's still some more in here, but yeah, that was the new major enemy. For some reason, I thought it was a boss. I must be misremembering stuff. Like there was a giant one at the end of this place. So, all right, we made it to the 3rd floor, and only so much left to go till we reach the top and fight Eldrith herself, who apparently I guess is the leader of this whole Dark Alliance, or at least one of the biggest bad boys there are. Can we make our way through the 3rd floor and to the top of this tower where the biggest, baddest golem of them all resides? Find out next time in the next episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.